These are very, very heavy times. We're all living it together.
Look, so we can't wait to see where her hair journey takes.
Brad Pitt reportedly secures major win as judge orders Angelina Jolie to hand over secret texts. A California court has delivered a significant victory to Brad Pitt in his protracted dispute with Angelina Jolie over their French vineyard. The judge has ruled that Jolie must hand over 22 previously undisclosed documents, including text messages and emails, within the next 45 days, potentially exposing damaging correspondence that could shift the balance of the ongoing legal battle.
Yours when they
Personal expressions and freedoms and
woman and her connection to her country, her continent is her own.
The latest ruling marks another turning point in what has become one of Hollywood's most expensive and contentious property disputes. Since 2022, the former couple have been locked in fierce litigation over their stake in Château Miraval, the luxury estate in Provence that produces a prestigious rosé wine.
To prevent her hair of her updo, allowing it to sit more on one side. For tween years in the 2010s, it became...
What began as a straightforward business disagreement has spiraled into a complex legal war involving claims of breach of contract, alleged bad faith, and now demands for transparency. The secret documents at the heart of the Château Miraval battle. Jolie had attempted to shield the messages and emails from discovery.
And tendrils on...
Not to say things casually, so I'll be careful during
makeup, fashion, and hair girly.
Arguing that they were protected by a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, and contained privileged legal communications with her advisors. Her legal team insisted the materials represented confidential strategic planning between her business manager and trusted consultants, and should therefore remain confidential under attorney-client privilege rules. The judge, however, rejected this argument entirely.
Braids. She would also weave fun colors into her hair. They have roots.
The court found that the documents were not, in fact, privileged legal advice, but rather simple business gossip exchanged between Jolie, her business manager, and various advisors outside the legal profession. The judge sided with Pitt's legal team, who had argued that Jolie was attempting to misuse privilege protections to conceal materials that were central to the case's core claims.
Sending emails was a natural part of that process. For example, Zahara was...
These are very, very heavy times. We're all living it together.
Look, so we can't wait.
According to sources close to the Mr. and Mrs. Smith star, Pitt's attorneys contend that the emails will demonstrate Jolie has been disingenuous since the start regarding her decision to sell her stake in the vineyard. In their motion to the court, Pitt's legal team stated bluntly, Jolie is abusing the privilege to bury critical documents that go to the heart of the case. The ruling suggests the judge agreed.
In 2000, while both ladies looked absolutely breathtaking, it was particular with a beautiful mystery.
The dispute dates back to 2008, when Pitt and Jolie purchased Château Miraval together as part of their married life. In 2022, more than 6 years after their separation, the situation escalated dramatically when Jolie sold her 50% stake to Russian billionaire Yuri Shefler for approximately £53 million, without offering Pitt the chance to match the offer.
Tucking her natural hair tied up in 1 or 2 buns to prevent her hair of her updo, allowing it to sit more.
Pitt claims the couple had an explicit, binding agreement that either party would have first refusal, known as right of first refusal, if the other decided to sell their share. Under this arrangement, Pitt should have been given the opportunity to purchase Jolie's stake before she could sell it to an outside party. Jolie's surprise sale to Shefler, Pitt argues, violated this fundamental agreement.
And tendrils on
Not to say things casually, so I'll be careful during
makeup, fashion, and hair girly.
The 62-year-old actor has characterized the transaction as a deliberate breach of trust undertaken without consultation or negotiation. He filed his lawsuit in 2022, seeking damages and attempting to undo the sale.
Breathtaking, it was particular with a beautiful mystery of a world that is meeting yours. When they
personal expressions and freedom.
Jolie, for her part, has disputed whether any such binding agreement existed at all, and has maintained throughout the proceedings that she had every right to sell her ownership stake. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
My country and
tucking her natural hair tied up in 1 or 2 buns to prevent her hair.